In June 2026, SpaceX went public. By the time the first trade cleared, the company was valued at $1.77 trillion. That's not a typo. Trillion, with a T. It's one of the largest public debuts in history, and most people watching the launch pad for years never saw this specific number coming. Here's how it actually played out. SpaceX priced its shares at $135 each, selling enough stock to raise around $75 billion in a single offering. On the first trading day, the stock, ticker SPCX, didn't just hold that price, it took off. Shares spiked as high as $225 before cooling off over the following weeks, settling back down around $153 by late June. Even after that pullback, SpaceX was still worth dramatically more than its IPO price implied. So what's actually generating that value? It's tempting to picture SpaceX as a rocket company first. But according to the company's own public filing, the rockets aren't the main event financially anymore. Starlink, the satellite internet division, brought in about 61% of SpaceX's total revenue in 2025, roughly $11.4 billion from internet subscriptions alone. As of this spring, Starlink had passed 10.3 million active customers, spread across 160 countries and markets. Think about what that means. A company that started by launching other people's satellites and cargo now makes most of its money by being an internet provider, one with subscribers on every inhabited continent, reaching rural farms, moving ships, disaster zones, and military operations that terrestrial cable could never reach. That's also why retail investors got an unusually large slice of this IPO. SpaceX allowed up to 30% of shares to go to individual investors, far above the 5 to 10% that's typical for a company this size going public. That's a deliberate signal. The company wanted ordinary people, not just institutional funds, to be able to own a piece of it on day one. Here's the number worth sitting with. SpaceX was founded in 2002, funded largely out of Elon Musk's own pocket, with early years spent just trying to get a single rocket to orbit without exploding. 2 decades later, it's a nearly $2 trillion public company, and the fastest growing part of that value isn't the part that goes to orbit. It's the part that just gets you online. If a number like that changes how you think about what a space company actually is anymore, there's another one like it every episode. Subscribe for the next one.